Good morning, Fort Worth, and welcome. It is 13 February. This is the Fort Worth Roots Morning Show. You got Andrew and our buddy Michael from Turning Point Brewery. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, everybody.
If you guys are joining us for the first time, these used to be 20-minute long episodes, but that's not been the case in at least this week. It's been 30 plus, I think, for most of this week. But anyway, quick episode supposed to get you up to date with what's happening around our community, a few international stories, but very Fort Worth centric. Thank you for joining us today, and I think this is going to be like our 302nd, third episode, something like that. Been doing this for 5 years, but the morning show is kind of a new thing, but it's been wildly popular, and we really appreciate you guys tuning in and making this part of your morning. Thank you. This has been a very rewarding endeavor. Out of all the things that we've produced, the morning show is definitely the most popular. So appreciate y'all tuning in. You can get it on all of the streaming services Monday through Thursday at 8 a.m. We've got traffic, weather, news stories, and more. And our Thursday episode is all about getting you lined up and ready for the weekend with all of our Fort Worth-centered events around the community, because we don't do one on Friday. So this is the last episode for the week. All right, let's get into this weather real quick, and then we got Sky Viper should be calling any second to interrupt us. So here we go. All right, here's your 10-day forecast. Today, 41 for a high, 34 for a low. But when I was driving in this morning, it was 24 on my dash.
Very cold.
Yeah, the dog's ice bowl outside, water bowl outside became an ice bowl outside. Friday, 52 for a high, 47 for a low. Saturday, 65 for a high, 25 for a low. There's a 20% chance of rain Friday and a 14% chance on Saturday, but I don't think we're going to get any rain. Sunday, 44 for a high, 27 for a low. And the next week, it's going to be cold and a little bit rainy, but we'll get you up to date on that with our Monday episode. So tune in for that. All right, we're about to get into our segments here. I know Sky Viper is going to call any second. So, Michael.
Hello.
Tell us about your morning, man. How's it been going today?
Great so far. had to take a little cold shower to wake up. I'm not usually up this early.
I say no to cold showers. We
missed the intro last time. I wasn't actually. We were like, why does he do it at 7 a.m.? Makes more sense because
now
it's a morning show.
Yeah, hilarious.
He just likes to get it done early,
so,
huh?
Yeah, this is y'all's second time on the show. Kind of coming in to plug Turning Point Brewery. What's this attractive can you brought us today?
So this beautiful
looks like breakfast to me.
It would make for an interesting day if you had this for breakfast. It is a 25 milligram strawberry lemonade THC seltzer.
25 milligrams?
25 milligram. Apparently the industry for the Delta 9, which is all hemp-derived THC, so totally legal as of now. And it's looking like it's going to remain legal in Texas. But yeah, it is a 25 milligram. So if you are a partaker, that's actually a few servings in one can, up to 5 servings. We've got a 10, a 25, and a 50.
Okay, we'll talk more about that in a minute. Let's get to Sky Viper real quick. Mr. Stubbs.
What's up?
Good
Fort
morning.
Worth Roots. I'm just helicoptering around up here.
Did y'all get the ice knocked off the blades before you flew off there into the great unknown?
Yeah, we snorted it off.
Jesus, you got to go overseas for that.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man.
How's it looking out there?
Called in, I always thought that on the news the helicopter sounds in the background were fake.
Oh, no.
No.
This is
you
legit.
You can actually hear the helicopter in the background.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
100%.
I thought the news did that to make it more dramatic.
Okay, easy on the barrel rolls. You remember what happened last time, Stubbs.
Yeah. We're about to do some loop-to-loops and some barrel rolls.
You ended up in Tijuana, and we had to fight the government to get you back across the border.
Sounds like an A-team.
And now they're about to deport me back. What? All right, I-35, southbound near downtown Fort Worth at the parking lot due to a wreck that happened last week. And if you're stuck there, you might as well start a podcast. You'll have time to record a full episode. 820 westbound at Blue Mountain Road. Traffic's moving slower than a Fort Worth beer line on a Friday night. And that's at Blue Mountain Road.
Not at Hoppin, man. You get your drinks fast here. If you're mad about the service, you can only be mad at yourself.
I still need to come to a keg stand of non-alcoholic brew there, huh?
Well, if you get here by 9:30, I'll set the thing up. We'll do keg stand videos.
I-30 eastbound near Hewlin Street. It's like everyone suddenly forgot how to merge, which is kind of the case in that part of town all the time. 121 northbound near Airport Freeway, slow, but at least you're not on 35. Smooth sailing on Chisholm Trail Parkway. I said Chisholm.
Yeah, you did.
It's clear right now, so enjoy your little ride. And on I-20, it's actually moving well, too. Someone mark this historic moment for us, please. And remember, folks, driving like a maniac is never worth it. Just chill and order some fajitas, right?
Amen, brother. How did it go last night on the Jerry Jonestown Massacre podcast?
It went well.
Yeah? Who was your guest last night?
Dante, our Star Wars and all things EPL Jedi Master.
Excellent. People can go to any streaming service and look up Jerry Jonestown Massacre podcast and listen to the #1 longest running North Texas podcast. Just look for Jerry Jonestown Massacre podcast.
Yep. Y'all have fun
all
on
right,
the
brother.
internet.
You have a good weekend. Can we get you Monday?
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. So y'all stay safe.
All right, barrel roll.
No. All right, brother. That is Matt Stubbs in the, what is this thing called? Fort Worth Roots Morning Show Traffic Helicopter. And it's always fun having him on, but keeps us up to date with traffic. And it's a little bit delayed because we record this right now. The time is 7:13. You guys get it at 8 a.m. So it's a little bit delayed, but hopefully that will help you on your way to work. And let's see here. We got our next segment of the show is National Day of. We do these every Monday through Thursday, and they get stupider every time we read them off. But today's got some good ones. February 13th, National Day of Black Love Day. Let's click on it. Let's right off the bat. We usually scroll through these and see which one we're going to click on, but this one right off the bat, I want to click on it. Black Love Day is observed annually on February 13th. The day was created to demonstrate love, forgiveness, and acceptance among black people. A.O. Handy Kendi, the founder of the African American Holiday Association, received inspiration to celebrate the day in 1993. After watching a movie where a black man was murdered by other black people, she decided to take action to promote peace and speak out against violence by creating the day, which has now expanded to include other races. All right, that is Black Love Day. JP, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
We got a late one showing up, guys.
I'm telling you.
All right, let's see here. Desperation Day, February 13th. Dream Your Sweet Day, Valentine's Day, of course. Giving Hearts Day, okay. Kiss Day. It's Kiss Day. We're not clicking on it. We already clicked on one. Okay, onward. This day in history, February 13th in history. Let's see here. 1633, astronomer Galileo in Rome for Inquisition trial arrives in Rome on this day to stand trial for advocating that the earth revolves around the sun like a big dummy, a criminal hearsay to the Roman Catholic Inquisition. Galileo will be found vehemently suspect of heresy and sentenced to indefinite house arrest, where he will remain until his death, wondering if he was wrong this whole time and we actually live on a cardboard box. Onward, 1945, this day in history, World War II allies firebomb Dresden, Germany. I don't know why I said it like that. Hundreds of Allied aircraft drop over 3,400 tons of explosives on Germany's city of Dresden, and turned it into something that looks like modern-day Gaza. The firestorm will decimate the architecturally and culturally significant city, kill at least 25,000, and be seen by many as a tragically unnecessary action, much like probably Gaza. 1960, this day in history, France joins the nuclear club. The bomb test, Gerboise Blue, I said it the best I could, is exploded in the Algerian Sahara Desert and at 70 kilotons is the largest atomic weapon test yet seen. The French now have the bomb along with the United States, the Soviet Union, and the United Kingdom. So sleep well tonight, folks. All right, so February 13th is my least favorite day in history. All right, moving on. These are our stories, and I got to start moving through this pretty fast, guys, because we got a bunch of them. Black ice shut down I-35 East heading into downtown Dallas. Causes crashes on I-20. Latest traffic updates. There's a read here. I'm not going to go into it. The headline pretty much speaks for itself. This is on MSN.com. Here's an interesting one. This one's also from MSN.com this morning, and the story is by Sasha Ritchie. All right, let's get into it. NYSE comes to Dallas with rebranded branch as Texas Stock Exchange eyes launch. The New York Stock Exchange will reincorporate its Chicago branch in Texas. It announced on Wednesday rebranding it as NYSE Texas and moving to Dallas. With the upstart Texas Stock Exchange taking shape and the NASDAQ expanding its reach in the Lone Star State, the Dallas region is about to find out if Y'all Street is big enough for 3 players. Timing of the big board's fully electronic Texas equity market will depend on regulatory filings and a bunch of other stuff. Moving on. New York, NYSE, and NASDAQ have been a near duopoly on the U.S. securities market for decades, but both apparently see a formidable challenger in the upstart Dallas-based TX SE. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to get some more business stuff in Dallas, and it's probably going to have a huge economic impact. Before I move on to this next crazy-ass story, JP, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
And how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Let's get that mic closer to your face, sir.
Ooh, yeah.
There it is.
That'll probably help.
You sound
Yeah.
so much better now.
You can hear me now.
Yeah.
Awesome. I am here.
Welcome to the party. Tell people what you do, JP.
Yeah, so I'm one of the co-founders of Turning Point Beer in Bedford, Texas. I do sales primarily for us and just kind of help out where I can.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you for
I gave
being
them a
here.
little intro already on item
Oh.
9, but I did not tell them that it's from Turning Point. So that probably would have been pertinent
Well,
information.
you got cut off by Sky Viper.
Oh, that's right. That's true. The helicopter
Yeah, new
call.
product.
Speaking of aviation, Motley Crue singer Vince Neil's plane crashed into a park jet due to landing gear failure. This is a crazy-ass video, and if you want to see something wild, go check it out. What's going on in the skies lately, man?
Yeah, no, I
Dude,
don't know.
every day there is, and I understand there's runway incursions and all sorts of stuff that happens all the time, and it doesn't get reported on, and everybody's kind of hyper-focused on aviation right now, but Jesus.
So my stepdad's a pilot. He's flown mosquito control for like 30 years.
Say
down
that,
in,
what was it, mesquite?
mosquito control down South Texas and in the Gulf. Mosquitoes are just gnarly.
Oh, okay.
And so if they don't fly planes and spray mosquito repellent, people start getting,
just getting-
bloodborne illnesses.
You're
and stuff.
serious?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know this was
it's
a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Serious issue. And he's been flying for the county, Jefferson County, for 30 years. And I called him when all that stuff went down. I was like, "What is happening right now?" And he's like, "It always comes in waves. There won't be any kind of issues for
Right.
years,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, bam, bam, bam." He's like,
Yeah.
"That's how it happens every time."
Dude, that is just...
Don't really know why.
Drive me
but-
crazy. So... we just have a wall of fog on the Mexican border that's just there all the time. Are they just bombing it every day?
I mean, it's a very scientific process. And,
Wow.
it's one of those things you don't think about it because somebody else is taking care of it.
No.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
there are crews of people, and he just does it for him and his guys. Just do it for Jefferson County. They probably do that, I'm assuming, in most counties down on the Gulf.
Wow.
That's
dude.
crazy.
The Gulf of...
America now? I don't know what the official word is.
New
That's challenged
Google
in the
just
Supreme
changed
Court.
it.
Yeah.
New details have been released surrounding the cause of the plane crash in Arizona that took the life of one pilot and injured 3 others. The Learjet 35 Alpha, owned by Motley Crue lead singer Vince Neil, was the aircraft at the center of the crash. The jet had 4 individuals on board, including 2 pilots, the rock star's girlfriend, and her friend. 2 dogs were also reportedly on the plane. It's nice of them to include the puppies. According to initial reports, the crash, which occurred at Scottsdale Airport on Monday, February 10th, was caused by a landing gear failure on the Learjet, causing it to collide with a parked Gulfstream 200 after landing. Jesus, man.
Sounds expensive.
Oh,
yeah, that's
wow.
what I was thinking immediately. Like,
Yeah.
that is
Most important question, are the puppies okay?
the puppies are fine. I think they probably would have included that. New hotel mixed-use development. This one kind of makes me sad. Could replace Fort Worth's Montgomery Street Antique Mall. Y'all ever been in there? It's this
No.
huge warehouse of just all sorts of crazy shit. This is from the FortWorthReport.org, or stories by Eric Garcia. Cowtown could be saying goodbye to the popular Montgomery Street Antique Mall as a mixed-use development featuring an iconic 12-story hotel, retail space, and multiple residential units is planned for the site. Dude, if they're talking about doing that, it's over. The project is proposed on a 7.4-acre tract located at the bustling corner of Interstate 30 and Montgomery Street, south of Dickies Arena in the Cultural District. The site is a former industrial facility. It's a rad little spot. Y'all should check it out before they close it.
Antiquing just isn't what it used to be.
Dude, I've never been into this, and it's probably because I'm getting old, but like also my girlfriend, she's like she loves this stuff, and we go out and we look for slick glass. Have you ever heard of this?
Slick glass.
Is that the glow in the dark, like the nuclear glass?
Yeah, nuclear glass,
charged
Vaseline glass, whatever they call it.
Yeah. That stuff's awesome.
So we got black lights, and we go in there.
But
it's absolutely not. But they stopped making it because of nuclear bombs. Like after World War II, everybody's just like, I don't want that in my house, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, they quit making stuff like that. But it's totally harmless. But if you take a black light and you walk around an antique mall, you can put it on this glass, and if it lights up, that's the nuclear glass.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. So anyway, we've been in there once or twice looking for it. But we hit these antique malls now. Even whenever we went up to North Carolina, we were in Charlotte getting ready to take a flight, and we found an antique mall.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, in my childhood, I was dragged into many, many antique malls and just looked at crazy
just crap.
10 toys and stuff like this.
You never know.
And there's a really cool one off of 199 after you go through Azle on the left-hand side if you're moving from Fort Worth up north. They get all of their stuff from Maine. It's
all just shipped in from Maine.
Yeah. So it's like
what's the story behind that
stuff?
Well, it's some of it, but the thing is, like, you go into an antique mall around Texas, you're going to find stuff from your neighbors' houses, right?
Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is all stuff like really crazy stuff that you don't typically see at an antique mall.
Okay.
So anyway, shout out to those guys, and they're only
tell
open
JP
on the weekends.
that. He's
I know.
He's,
He
he's
just told me
that
another
way
place.
Right
I'll be in there with my
podcast
flashlight. No, I'm not looking. I can't bring any more crap home.
Well, you be careful with that black light. You turn that on in your house, you might burn it down.
Nobody wants to know.
You might burn it down.
All right, we talked about this, I think, yesterday, but it's escalated a little bit. Also from the Fort Worth Report, the story is by Matthew Scroy. Northwest ISD cuts student program as $16 million deficit forces staff reduction, larger classes. Everything's bigger in Texas, and apparently our classrooms are going to get bigger too. Not in size, but in population. Faced with a budget deficit for the 2025-26 school year, Northwest ISD administrators say they had to move big rocks to close the gap. You mean like reducing paychecks? No, that's not what they meant. Now some students and parents say those rocks are crashing down on them. Not for the teachers. It's these administrators and stuff. I think they get the big paychecks. Teachers don't get jack. Anyway, read on fortworthreport.org. And what do we got next here? All right, we are on to events. It's our Thursday episode, so we always cover events for you guys to get you ready for the weekend. We're going to hit up the Fort Worth Report, some stories on Instagram, and then the Facebook events. So here's what's going on in our area this weekend. Arthur Talk, Love and Color, February 13th, 6:30 to 8. Join us for an engaging author talk celebrating Black romance featuring two talented Black women authors. This meditated conversation will explore their journey, inspiration, and the power of love. This is going to happen again February 13th, 6:30 to 8. Venue is Arlington Public Library, Northeast Branch. Candlelight Valentine's Day at Fort Worth Botanic Gardens, also by Fort Worth Report. This did look cool. Yeah, bring a jacket. It is going to be chilly. Candlelight. Concerts bring the magic of live, multisensory musical experience to awe-inspiring locations like never before seen in Fort Worth. Get your tickets now to discover the music of Valentine's Day at Fort Worth Botanic Garden under the gentle glow of candlelight. It's going to be 60 minutes long. Let's see, where's the good details? Happening February 13th today, 6:30 to 7:30. Cost $50 a piece. All right, moving on. Next one.
That sounds awesome, actually.
It actually
that does sound cool. Second Thursday at the Carter, Love and Libations. Come break the rules and say yes to new art experiences at the Carter's Second Thursday. Each month you'll find something different than the last. This is happening 5 to 8 p.m. Oh, hold on. It's broke down into segments. So 5 to 7:30. Eamon Carter Museum of American Art. More information on their website or eventbrite.com. Second Thursdays at the Carter Love and Libations. All right. JoJo, what is this? Another weekend-worthy event from the Fort Worth Report. JoJo Dissolvo. You say it. David Tribble.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, Dissolve it.
David Tribble and Austin Cox. This is February 14th at Tulips. It's going to be doors at 7, show at 8. The cost is $12, and it looks like, where do you get the tickets? Check out tulipsftw.com and get some information.
Sounds
on
like
that.
a bad guy in the DC universe.
Yeah,
Dissolvo.
Yeah.
Like Taserface.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Taserface.
Why are you laughing? Tommy Luke, Jenny Mack, and Mancy Jones.
Fancy.
Is that a typo? Nancy Jones.
No, yeah.
The poster.
112 Street Lewis Avenue, Fort Worth, Texas. This is going to be happening at Tulips. Doors at 7, show at 8, and okay. So is that part of that other thing?
It looks similar.
Anyway, look it up yourself. Moving on. Good job there, Tommy Luke. We actually recorded with him this week out at McFly's Pub, and we will be releasing that episode tomorrow morning for you guys. We do one every Tuesday out at McFly's Pub with a different artist, author, somebody that's creating something inside the Fort Worth area. You guys are welcome to join us at McFly's Pub starting at 5 o'clock. We'll do the live podcast recording with our guest. If it's a musician, they play music for us afterwards. But it is open to the public. We provide you with pizza. There's an audience microphone so you can get in on that. And we do a cash prize drawing as well. So what are you waiting for? Every Tuesday at McFly's. There's my thing for that. Yeah. All right. Tell us a little more about Turning Point while I pull up these other events, guys. What's going on out there?
So we actually have an event in Fort Worth at Southside Cellar tonight at 7 o'clock.
Nice. Love that place.
It'll be myself and one of our other brewers, Jim Jam, will be there. Basically do a supplier spotlight where we talk a lot about the industry, the ups and downs of it, and it gives people just a venue to ask a good Q&A and learn a little bit more.
I like the guys out there. It's a good space, but it's also a good crew, and
it's a necessary place. You know, it's always you can go there most times during the day and run into somebody and just have a good conversation.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's about. So
100%.
Southside's got a vibe that you just can't replicate.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to get that type of feeling.
I'll agree with
anymore.
that for sure.
Definitely gotta
very
check
Fort
that
Worth.
place out. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's
So yeah,
awesome.
we've got a great event tonight at 7 there, and we'll be doing some giveaways, mainly Valentine's Day stuff. And like I gave you guys a sweet little Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, what do you got here? What's going on?
It's actually
here?
a lollipop, and I thought they were all crushed, but it's a lollipop, I guess, that you can fun dip into with Pop Rocks. So that's a thing.
I was like, did you sit on it? or
no, I know.
something?
I was like, these are broken. No, it's
It also doubles as a musical
yeah.
instrument.
Little Morocco.
Something says I love you like music. But yeah, so Beck brought our item 9 THC Delta 9 seltzer, so hemp derived. Which one is that? 25 milligram?
25.
So we do an assortment of them. So they range anywhere from 5 to now, as of this week, 50 milligram.
Package our
Bless,
first 50
man.
this
What are you
week.
trying to do to folks?
I think that's
Some
what-
people are more have a higher tolerance.
That's true.
for
That's
the
true.
product than
Yeah.
others.
I'll give you a good
Because,
example. like,
those 50s, I'm scared of those.
like THC, any of those drinks on the wall, I can have one.
yeah.
Usually, yeah, that's kind of.
And I mean, some of them are like 2 milligram. It doesn't matter.
Oh no, it just hits
So-
and it's right through, and I'll just ride that wave.
If I had a 50 milligram, I better be at the house.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. We sell these to go at the brewery.
Those are not
we do
for-
not have that available on draft.
You ain't drinking
Unfortunately,
this here, yeah.
You can't
Everybody's
twist our
just
arm. You just gotta
giggling.
bite and go.
We'd probably sell more pizzas, though.
We'd probably pizza. Yeah, that would definitely go up in sales.
Yeah. Make some more Uber driver friends, too.
Yeah, right now
Exactly.
we have strawberry lemonade and limoncello, but we are planning on doing like 2 or 3 more flavors in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get through these events real quick. Divorce Dad Rock Night. This is going to be happening Sunday at 7, Fort Worth. The Culper Ring, Say Goodnight, and Heater. Let's see here. Haltom Theater. Okay, lots of details here. Anyway, it's happening at 7 p.m. You can find it on Facebook events. Open Studio Night, live glass demonstration with Brandy Simpson, February 14th. And this is going down at Seneca Studios. If you guys haven't been out there, it's on
this is great.
Magnolia Street. Great crew out there. It's a 501c, so you're having fun and you're supporting a great cause. Join us February 14th as we host an open studio night at Seneca. This is your chance to find out more about the magic that goes into creating glass art. Find out more about that on their Facebook event. Alan Jackson, last call, one more for the road. It's going to be happening at Dickies Arena. Get your ticket at Ticketmaster.com. This might be another one of those that I jumbled in here on accident. What's going on here? Yep, not that's not this weekend. Public on sale Friday 7th of June. So anyway, sorry about that.
Love to see Alan Jackson.
Well, no, I
Yeah,
think
that
you
would
have
be-
to lead up. I was going to be
Yeah.
upset.
Oh,
I was going to fake it. Oh, I definitely got no. It's
Yeah.
2 days away.
Look
I'm
that
not
up
gonna
when
play
it's
it.
Right. But that's gonna be rad.
Hearing Chattahoochee live.
That's
would
all I wanna hear,
complete
just-
me.
Rad for
12
me.
times.
I grew up with Alan Jackson, so
So great.
yeah. Is he still getting played on the radio? I'm sure he is.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
I'm sure.
All right. It's the Visit Fort Worth Annual Meeting 2025, and I'm not even mad that I didn't get invited. That's okay. That's all right. Get your tickets at fortworth.com if you feel like paying for it. I only go if I'm going for free. Tomorrow, 7:30 a.m., annual meeting. You can get tickets online at fortworth.com. And, it's early. So people that are going, I know Bency Jones said he's going to be performing on stage for him. He's got to be there at like 6 a.m. or maybe even earlier. It's an early day for everybody involved. So,
It's
anyway.
early to listen to live music.
It is. That's true.
Rocking
Maybe
at 6
it's like
a.m.
a social test. You know, it's a study where they just want to see if you're more functional and you're more productive throughout the day.
Well, you know what? Anybody lucky enough to wake up next to Bency Jones on stage is going to enjoy themselves. So there you go. All right. Bat Fest, Fort Worth
Bats.
3. FW3. Southside Preservation Hall, located at 1519 Lipscomb Street. This is also a 501c, and it's got our friend Becca Waugh hosting this thing. Come celebrate Valentine's Day at Bat Fest. Let's raise awareness and funds for the bats while shopping, eating, and listening to live music by DFW's own Peppercat. I don't know what that is.
Pepper
Okay.
cat?
Raising
Peppercat.
awareness for the bats.
That's kind of how it read. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, I know they're an important part of the ecosystem. I didn't know that they needed awareness raised.
Speaking of antiques, my lady brought home a bat box the other day. Like, it's a thing you put in your yard, and I guess you put something in it for the bats to eat. And I was like,
Okay.
do we have bats
Oh
in
yeah,
this area?
yeah. No,
Yeah.
there's bats.
I mean, like down towards Austin, I know there's like
Oh, there's a
of
ton,
bats.
yeah.
To like the bat caves and
Yeah,
stuff down
yeah.
there. No,
But-
yeah. Every once in a while, you'd see them because they fly different. Obviously, they're
You have better eyes than me. I've never
they don't,
seen one up here.
They don't. That's not smooth. It's very like sporadic flights. So
Oh,
they just
okay.
look like birds.
Yeah.
But they just fly real
all
weird.
weird.
Yeah.
Because their wings are made out of meat.
Meat wings.
Daggum old meat-winged creature. Cicada Canines, February Barquette, Sunday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's happening at 1002 South Main Street. If you don't know where Cicada is, why are you even listening to this show? All right. Let's see. Here it comes again, our monthly Barquette with vendors, delicious food, ice-cold beverages, tattoos, and the best part, adoptable doggos.
Oh yeah.
More information on that, Facebook events. All right. Free sucker, Magnolia Motor Lounge, February 15th. So it's going to be, Sunday? This time they are bringing the Sunday Morning Boys and all the way from Kansas, a Gaslight Band. Gonna be a party. Get your tickets now. Cool. Saturday, February 15th. Free sucker. And sounds cool. All right. Again with the Cicada. Valentine's Show and Dance, February 14th. Jenny Mack, she's been busy, and friends. Holland K. Smith and Tim Woolley. That's going to be cool. All right. That says tickets 20. Doors open at 8. Oh, Fort Worth dating game. Yeah, we're on to Hoppin events now. There's a Galentine market today here at Hoppin, so that's going to be cool. But also, tomorrow, yours truly is going to be hosting the brand new, never happened before, ever, the Fort Worth dating game. And it's going to be modeled after the 1970s, super cringy, ultra
Fantastic.
weird. And let's get something out of the way, folks. If you Google the dating game, the first thing that comes up is a horrible story about how two people fell in love on stage, and then he murdered her.
Oh, I thought she
It's
got
that Anna
away.
Kendrick movie.
Oh, did she get away?
think she got away.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. You got to watch the movie and find out.
He murdered
Watch
other
it right
people.
now.
Okay.
People were murdered.
He definitely
but not
murdered
her.
a lot of
not
people.
Anna Kendrick.
And I think he worked for I don't know, Fox News. He worked
Oh,
for
really?
he was a journalist, like a photographer.
People knew this guy.
Yeah, he was very well known, as most good murderers are.
the movie was
Damn.
great.
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh, they made a whole movie on it.
Yeah, and Anna Kendrick. I think it's on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
It was
Did Connie make you watch it?
No, I was like, dude, this looks awesome.
I wonder if that's so. Michelle from the Body Scrubbery, located on Pennsylvania Avenue, a proud sponsor of the Forwarders podcast. She is putting this thing on, and I wonder if that's how she got the idea. I was watching that movie.
It's possible. Yeah, no.
I just love the old clips of the dating game where they just make everything dirty, but they can't say it because it's
Right.
the 70s, so
Right,
they have to
right.
make whoopee and say
Right.
it's the best.
But
is
that's like
them
a
trying
hot
to be
button
dirty.
word,
Yeah.
like way to phrase it. Like everyone's like,
they said make
oh, my
whoopee.
goodness.
Wow.
Can't say that. So we were talking about it, and I think what we're going to do is, because this is going to be a reoccurring thing, we've already got over 150 people RSVP'd for this thing.
Really?
Happening
That's
here at
awesome.
Hoppin tomorrow, Friday, at 7:30. But there's a singles and mingles thing at 6:30 right before that, and that's going to be cool. So if you're single and looking for love, at your own risk.
Is this something that you guys are thinking about maybe, and I don't want to overcomplicate, but
Yeah, we'll
maybe
do it
have
at
some
Turning
like
Point.
Facebook Live parts of it where you'll stream a little bit of it for people that follow Hoppin social media.
that'd be fun.
Maybe they can take a peek in if there's a lot of, if you're just doing something else and you want to see how it's going.
It's a level of complication I'm not willing to F with right now, but we are going to video it.
Okay,
it's
good.
all going to be piped through the Roadcaster, so I'm going to record it and release it maybe as an episode.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
awesome.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So-
That's
'Cause I think people would love to see that.
Yeah,
It's
I
definitely
would
going to be
Yeah.
get your own little reality show going over
But
here.
yeah, well, then we'll double down and you can host and have it at Turning Point. And
There you go. Yeah.
We're talking about doing it at different
150
locations.
people.
I know, right?
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
people are always looking for love, man.
Dude, it's hard to meet people
Looking
out
for
there. I
love?
mean, I've been married for like 10 years, so.
I always say slick glass and love.
Antiquing,
is what you're
baby.
looking
That's,
for
that's
right
a good
there.
first date.
Vaseline
I'm sure
glass.
somebody is going to meet
Vaseline.
and get married, even if they're not on the dating game.
Well, that's-
and they'll be like, "We met at the dating
Dude,
game."
That's
That's
gonna be
kind of the
adorable.
point of it, because it's like, okay, going to a singles and mingles thing, it's just the most terrifying thing I can think of, right? Like you just show in like okay, I shouldn't talk crap about this because we're actually putting the show on, but for me, I would feel really weird walking into a room being like, I'm here looking for love, But this makes it, less of a.
Hey,
it's more approachable.
I've got a reason to be here.
You're
I'm
wearing
going
the
to watch
sign.
a show.
Right.
So, and you know what? It's full of single women or single men. And so
Right.
there's a reason to come, but there's also an excuse to be there other than looking for love. So I guess, I don't know.
There'll be some entertainment.
Yeah. And it's
Can't
going to
force
be.
it. You can never force it.
That's the other thing. It's got to be fun for everybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're single or you've been married for 50 years. You can come and hang out and watch the show and laugh at people as they stumble over really weird questions. So, but anyway, what I was trying to get to is we're thinking about, doing this as a regular show, but then like maybe once a year do a adult show.
Ooh.
Like where the questions are like stuff I won't say on the morning show, but really racy stuff.
You're talking about whoopee.
Whoopee. Yeah, the whoopee. We got one call in today, folks, and then we're just about done for the day. Let's get into
Hello,
it.
this is the founder and owner of Creature Water, 6 James. Come and join us February 15th at the Sweetheart Market in Fort Worth, Texas at Hoppin, and enjoy some of our handcrafted mocktails and handcrafted sodas. Happy Valentine's Day. We hope to see you there.
I don't know what to tell you to come, which one do I pick to tell you to come to? Because tomorrow is going to be awesome with the dating show, but Saturday is going to be nuts. We've got live music with Chandler Cooper. Do yourself a favor. Please, please trust me. Look up Chandler Cooper, common spelling, on Instagram and see all the weird stuff this guy gets into. And then after, let's pretend like you already saw that, and now I'm going to tell you something that you don't expect. He is an incredible musician as well. So anyway, that's going down tomorrow 3 to 6. There's a vendor market, starts at 4, and it's a food market. So there's going to be vendors selling stuff, but there's also going to be, I believe, 10 or more food vendors. So you get your food outside. It's a little bit chilly. That's okay. Come inside to Hoppin, take a seat at one of the tables in here. Either do or do not, but you should. Get some beers from our self-pour tap wall. We've got some Turning Point options on there as well. And just enjoy yourself. And then Chandler Cooper and his crew from Trend Music, it's either Trend Music or Trend Media, they're going to be here. Great group of people, very involved with the Fort Worth music community. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's Saturday. And so, maybe just get yourself a tent, camp out at Hoppin all weekend. I don't know. It's going to be great. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for the call in, and you guys can call in with your events too. I'm one guy doing this stuff. I'm not complaining. I love what I do, but I'm going to miss stories. So it's advantageous to the Fort Worth community for you to call in or send us an audio file with you talking about your event, and we'll play it on the show just like the one we did there a minute ago. So All right. I feel like I'm missing stuff. You guys want to drone on a little bit about Turning Point, an incredible local brewery?
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of events coming up, March 15th, noon to 5, we have our 7th anniversary party.
Hell yeah,
it is
7 years.
Always a huge blowout for our anniversary party, and it happens to fall around St. Pat's Day, so this year we're actually doing a St. Patty's party. So we'll have live music, food trucks, tons of like exclusive beers that we're only doing for the anniversary party, but it is always a blast. If you've never been to a brewery anniversary party, it's a lot of fun.
I have not.
We like to throw fun parties. So.
Well, I'm going to play something for you guys, but also for our listeners. Now, this is a video, but it's the introduction. We go around the room as Martin House Brew crew tells us who they are and what they do at the brewery. And my lead-up question is to this is, can we start doing videos at Turning Point?
Yeah, I watched this last night.
Yeah, I want you guys to hear them give their introductions, and then you can find this video on the Fort Worth Roots Instagram and also the Martin House Instagram. You cannot find it on the Hoppin Instagram, I think, because you're going to hear it in just a minute. Maybe you'll hear it in just a minute. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Sorry, folks.
Technical
First day on the job. There we go.
There's a show at Martin House. I do our branding.
Yes, this is Rowan Motherfucker, the production manager at Martin House.
Dylan, COO. I manage a lot of shit.
Hey, I'm Mike's customer experience manager. I throw the parties, man.
Customer experience.
Hey, I'm Cody Martin, and my mom liked this brew so much she named me after it.
Beef, brewmaster. Make the beer. Very important.
Mike, Hoppin. Yeah. Come to Hoppin to get some more Martin House brews.
The video continues, and we give you a little tour of the inside of Martin House Brewery, and these guys were just a ton of fun. And full disclosure, if you go there and you hang out with the brew crew, you need to be careful.
It's a terrible idea.
You ever heard of a chuggy?
Yeah.
What is a chuggy?
We have known the Martin House guys for a long time.
Yeah.
Me and JP have both been in the industry.
Every brewery has their name for that.
Yeah.
We call it a domer.
Domer. Yeah. Oh no. Now what goes into a chuggy or a domer?
So for us, it's just kind of just a beer shot.
Yeah.
Now for them, it could be, and that could
they
be
probably
a whole day.
They probably do.
Martin House guys go hard.
We've shotgunned so many beers. I wish I was a tenth as entertaining as all of the guys that work at Martin House. It's a fun crew, man.
We had a
those
great
guys
time.
Are fun.
So shout out to those guys. Thanks for having us out, and we'd love to get out there to Turning Point. Bring Michael. Boy, the poor guy was suffering. He had all sorts of indigestion issues after we left because
pickle beer.
It's not the beer's fault. It's just when you mix 20 different types of beer into one container, which is your stomach, it can turn out. It can get weird.
I mean, we're used to it, but for the uninitiated, it can get
that's
it can
the
get
thing.
Weird.
And I was telling him, I was like, these guys are animals. They're used to this kind of stuff. Like we're civilians. We're regular people.
Yeah. Did you guys get meatballs from the truck?
No.
Oh my gosh, they have an amazing food
I've had
truck.
that.
Balls is
Yeah, I've had that.
Does really good work.
Knows what he's doing with the meatballs.
I didn't even think about it yesterday.
So good.
But we got there at like noon.
Oh, he might not have been set up
because they're there. He's there permanently now, right?
I believe he's there permanently, but I think it's like I think it starts like lunch service. I think that's something they're trying to push. I think Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
So today would be the day that they would be pushing that.
Yeah,
Nice.
Great food over at O-Balls. Big Red Bus. It's awesome.
Where can people find Turning Point Brewery?
We are everywhere. So your big major hubs, H-E-B's, Central Markets, Total Wines, Goody Goody is going to be a new provider for us or supplier. Just
Hoppin.
Hoppin. Hoppin
You
is
guys
one.
just recently added item 9, right? Is that on?
I'd have to look.
I think this
or it's
one
coming
is at a
soon?
different
might
location. I think
be-
Grapevine.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. But definitely something we can talk about. I don't know that I want that on the wall, though.
We've got a 10 milli.
Okay.
No,
That's
I think that's kind of where the sweet spot is.
Yeah, again,
Usually
and-
2.5, 5 would be that. 'cause
Yeah.
you
It
can
says
just dip
on
your
the
toe.
can 5 servings per can.
Yeah.
And you better believe it. Yeah.
Jim
Just-
Jam, our brewer, does not follow those guidelines.
No.
That is not 5 servings for Jim Jam.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here, guys. Thank y'all so much for listening. JP, Michael, thanks for co-hosting with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And,
always a good time, man.
We'll do more stuff, more cool stuff, and we'll be back with you guys on Monday. Go out and support a local business this weekend, guys. We appreciate you listening, and until Monday, yeah. Well, no, I'm going to see you tomorrow for the Friday episode that we did with Tommy Luke. But the morning show, we'll see you Monday. Until then, we hope that you will choose love and gratitude every chance you get. Until Monday, folks. Good day.